Ferrari is no longer simply reacting to events. The team has taken a bold and meticulously timed step that could completely shift the trajectory of the entire season. With only a few days to go before the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix on home soil, the team has announced a set of aggressive upgrades for this year's car. And this time, it is not about small tweaks or hopeful adjustment. It is a comprehensive overhaul of both aerodynamics and mechanics, designed not only to fix what has gone wrong so far in the year 2025, but to finally unlock the performance Lewis Hamilton has been waiting for. From the reshaped side ducts to the reworked floor, every part of this package was engineered to directly address the issues that have plagued Ferrari in the opening 6 rounds of the championship. And there is more. At this exact critical moment, Pirelli has added a new variable to the equation, a brand new ultra-soft compound, the C6, which will debut this weekend. This tire, never used before in the year 2025, was developed with one clear goal in mind: maximum performance in qualifying laps, particularly at a track like Imola, where overtaking is tough and starting position is vital. This could make qualifying one of the most decisive sessions of the entire year. And if Ferrari's upgrades deliver on their promise, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc might be able to extract the full potential from this new compound, possibly securing both cars at the front of the grid for the first time this season. But this is about more than just performance gains. It is an attempt to rewrite the story of a campaign that has so far been defined by frustration and disappointment. For Lewis Hamilton, who joined the Italian team with hopes of a fresh start and a competitive car, this marks the first real moment when the team seems to be delivering something worthy of his expectation. For Charles Leclerc, it is a chance to turn consistency into dominance. And for Fred Vasseur and the leadership in Maranello, it is a high-stakes gamble. Because if these updates fail to bring clear results at Imola, the internal consequences could be severe. This turnaround has been silently taking shape behind the scenes. Countless hours in the wind tunnel, meticulous redesigns of airflow structures, and a completely reimagined floor, all within the limits of the budget cap. The team knows that time is running out to salvage the year 2025. And with rivals like Mercedes and McLaren already gaining ground, Ferrari can no longer afford to waste another weekend due to poor tire preparation, cornering instability, or a car that simply does not respond to driver input. The stage is set for something intense: a re-engineered car, a debut tire that could shake up the grid, the pressure of racing at home, and a team with everything to prove. Whether this will be a turning point or just another false dawn, what Ferrari has just revealed for Imola could be the moment we look back on and say, this is where everything changed. So leave your like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed, and activate notifications, because what Ferrari unveiled is not just an upgrade. It is a warning shot. It is a desperate move, and it might be the spark that ignites a complete shift in the 2025 championship. Let us start with the core of the changes: the car's aerodynamics. The most visible and likely most significant alteration Ferrari is bringing to Imola is the radical redesign of the side air intakes. The old wide and turbulent layout is gone, replaced by a new, more compact and aggressive profile designed to significantly improve airflow management and reduce drag. This new configuration follows a concept already adopted by McLaren and Red Bull, but adapted to Ferrari's unique chassis. And why is this so important? Because the previous design generated excess resistance and failed to direct airflow efficiently toward the rear, making the car slower on the straights and less stable in the corners. With this new layout, Ferrari aims to achieve 2 goals at once: regain some of the top speed lost to competitors, and offer a more stable aerodynamic platform for both drivers, especially Hamilton, who has consistently complained about the unpredictable rear end under braking and turn-in. Which brings us to the floor, the heart of a modern ground-effect Formula One car. Ferrari is not just tweaking it. They have redesigned it entirely. The new floor, set to debut at Imola, was developed to generate consistent aerodynamic downforce across a wider range of conditions. It addresses one of the car's biggest shortcomings this season: instability through medium and high-speed corners. Hamilton, in particular, has struggled with unexpected rear-end snaps on corner exit, often losing crucial tenths during qualifying laps. This updated floor should better anchor the rear, giving drivers the confidence to push harder, especially when running soft tires during key qualifying moments. Ferrari's one-lap pace has been one of its major weaknesses this year. And with Pirelli introducing the new C6 compound at Imola, the pressure to properly prepare the tires and nail the setup will be even greater. The upgrade package was designed not only to boost downforce, but also to better maintain tire temperature, an area where the team has struggled all year. If it works, this could be the first weekend where Ferrari genuinely fights for a front-row start based on pure speed. And how does this specifically help Lewis Hamilton? Let us be clear. His start with Ferrari has been rocky. No podiums in the main races, constant frustration with team strategy, and a car that behaves unpredictably. But the root of Hamilton's struggle has been confidence. He cannot trust the car. Every time he tries to push to the limit, it responds erratically. Every time he commits to a flying lap, the balance vanishes. And when your driving style relies on trust, as Hamilton's does, that instability makes you slower. Not from a lack of skill, but from fear of losing control. This upgrade package, with its revised side pods, new floor, and reworked airflow structures, is built to change that, to create a car that is more predictable and more responsive, something Hamilton can finally trust, something he can drive like a champion once more. Charles Leclerc will benefit too, without question. He has outperformed Hamilton so far this season, largely thanks to his familiarity with how Ferrari operates and how to extract performance from their setups. But even Leclerc has voiced his frustration. He has openly said there is a limit to how much performance he can extract without technical updates. He mentioned the car handles well in high-speed corners, but loses its edge in slower sections. And that is a critical issue at Imola, a circuit that demands stability under braking, quick direction changes through chicanes, and traction on corner exit. If Ferrari has finally stabilized the rear and improved low-speed performance, both drivers could be on the verge of a breakthrough. Now, here is where it gets even more interesting. These upgrades are just the beginning. Ferrari is already working on an additional evolution, with a redesigned rear suspension planned for later this year. While it will not be ready for Imola, it may arrive in Canada or Austria. The goal is to enable more extreme mechanical setups, allowing the team to run the rear closer to the ground and recover even more aerodynamic load, all without changing the gearbox housing. These are subtle but crucial updates, especially within the constraints of the current budget cap, which prevents major mid-season overhauls. Ferrari is making smart, targeted choices to breathe new life into the car and give Hamilton a real chance. But let us face reality. This weekend matters a lot. The Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix is Ferrari's home race, and the pressure is immense, not only from the fans but also from the media, sponsors, and within the garage itself. They have poured everything into this package. They skipped major changes in Miami. They postponed the front-wing overhaul to Spain. All attention is on Imola. If the car does not deliver now, with everything aligned, there will be consequences. So will it work? Will this be the moment when Ferrari finally responds? Will Hamilton rise from the midfield and prove to the world that his move to Ferrari was not a mistake, but the beginning of something historic? Tell us in the comment. Do you believe these updates will truly make a difference? Will Hamilton shine at Imola? And will Ferrari finally start turning this season around? Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel for daily Formula One content and breaking news, and turn on notifications so you do not miss what comes next, because what happens at Imola might truly change everything.